welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this bronzy eye with this nude lip makeup tutorial for you guys, and I'm super excited, so let's just go ahead and get right on into it. Alrighty, so I already added that color in right there into my crease as my transition shade, and what a transition shade is it just helps everything blend out better and just to help it make it look a little bit more blended, and it's just that transition that you usually see in your crease. So now I'm going to take that dark shade right there and I'm going to put that into my crease to start deepening things up a bit. Okay, so next I'm going to be using my Prism eyeshadow palette in the shade Neutral, and these are beautiful shimmery shadows and they are just stunning. This is only $10 and you get 6 beautiful shimmer shadows in here, but if you use them wet, they really intensify and they have more of a foil-like finish to them. So I'm going to use them wet today, and I'm going to be using the Ulta Beauty Matte Makeup Setting Mist to wet my brush. Now, the shadow that I'm going to be using is that one right there, that beautiful bronzy color. It's so pretty. So I'm going to be using that on my lid, and to apply it to my lid, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. little eyeshadow brush to apply it. So now I'm going to hop right back into using my 250 Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette, and I'm going to use that dark chocolatey brown color right there in the outer half of my crease, and I'm going to slowly drag it the rest of the way in, and then I'm going to blend everything together so that way there is no harsh lines and everything looks all good and blended. Now I'm going to blend out the eyeshadow with a brush with nothing on it, and I'm going to blend it out, make sure everything looks all nice and blended, because the key to every eye look is to blend. And like always, I will have links down below to all my social media, as well as a list of all the products that I used down in the description box as well, so that way you guys can check that out and you guys can see what and all I used in case I didn't talk about something in this video. Alright, you guys, I popped off camera really quickly to put on some mascara and to put on some false lashes, and I'm really digging them today. This is the first time that I've gotten like full-on glam in almost a week, because I've been sick with a little bit of a sore throat. I actually ended up having some type of a throat infection or something, like I don't even know. So I've been on antibiotics and I haven't really been feeling that great, so I'm really starting to feel more like myself. So now I'm going to be using this bronzer from the Ulta Cheek palette, and I'm just going to use that to kind of warm up my face a bit. I know I talk about this bronzer a lot, but this is the only one that I do own, and I'm just going to use the e.l.f. Angled blush brush to apply it. So I kind of want to get a new bronzer because I'm kind of tired of using the same one over and over again in all my videos. But I really don't know which one to try first. I don't know if I want to get the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, or if I want to invest in another one. Like, I don't really know. I haven't really dug too much into it. I really want to try the Hoola bronzer from Benefit, but that's a little bit expensive for a bronzer. Like, that's insane. That's almost $30. But I don't know. Is it worth it? Have any of you guys out there tried the Hoola bronzer by Benefit? And if you have, is it really worth the $30 or is it not? Please let me know, because I would love to know. So now for blush, I'm going to be using my Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Partay. And this is a beautiful neutral mauve blush. I can go ahead and tell you guys that this formula is amazing. It's so easy to build up. You get such a very light dust with this blush, and I just really like it. It just gives you a nice little light flush, and it's so natural looking. This is definitely worth the $28 to $29 that this costs. And as soon as I run out of this, I'm either going to do one or two things. I'm going to buy it, or I might ask for this for Christmas, because I feel like this will be a really good Christmas present for someone, you know? So I'm just going to very, very lightly tap this into the apple of my cheek. I don't really like a whole lot of blush, and I'm not a big blush person, but this blush has definitely changed my mind about it, and I would love to try other colors. So now it's time for one of my favorite parts in makeup, and that is highlighter. You guys know I love me some highlighter. I'm going to use the white one right there. I love all parts of makeup, but highlighter just gets me extra pumped. So I really love this highlighting palette from e.l.f. It's such a good quality highlighter palette for an amazing price. I think this is only like $6 or $7 on elf.com. The only thing I do wish is that they sold the little squares individually, so that way when you run out of the highlighter, you could easily replace it. That's the only thing that I do wish that they would do. Since you can pop out the squares, I wish they would do that, but that's okay. Oh, and I used my e.l.f. highlighting brush to apply my highlighter. So now I'm going to be using my Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid for my lips, because that is our final step, and I'm going to be using the shade number 10 Nude Flush. This is a very beautiful, neutral, everyday color. I really do like this thing a lot. The only downfall is that it's actually not a matte, it's more of a satin. And it does stay creamy on your lips throughout the day, so you will have to reapply this and touch up. But other than that, I really do like this a lot. This is what the applicator looks like, too. I really like the applicator. It's kind of a little bit fluffy, which is kind of weird. But it's a very nice, flat sponge tip applicator, so makes it really easy to get into the corners of your lips. Alrighty, so that's the completed makeup tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you on Saturday. Bye guys, thanks for watching.